Welcome to Crit Hit Coffee Breaks. We just wanted to make a quick video introducing our new team. We had a previous video doing this, but we felt that it inadvertently sent the wrong message, so here's our second try. Starting us off will be a voice you probably recognize. It's Arlian.
Hey guys, so as Shrimp said, that was Shrimp talking. I'm Arlian. I'm basically the main writer for the channel, sort of boss-ish figure, and other than that, a bit of a PR person. If you're talking to us on social media, it will be frequently me you're getting a hold of, unless it's via Twitter, because I don't touch Twitter. Background-wise, I'm a QA. I've been in quality assurance for something like a decade now. Started in the RMN community. For those who don't know what that is, it's the RPG Maker network, and just sort of branched out from there into a number of indie projects where I did beta testing, mostly gratis, and have gradually moved on to just a bit of contract work here and there.
Well, I'm Lovi, and for anyone who's been on the Discord server, you'd know me as the person who is pinging everyone all the time because I do the announcements, and I also am the person who used to greet. Finally, I've set up a good bot that does the private messages. Anyways.
Those darn bots rating me low and the waifu scale.
Shrimp, you will forever be my waifu, though.
Yeah, score. I mean, out of the team, I have the highest waifu score. You're not even the lowest, Shrimp. Out of 1, you're not the lowest.
Anyways, I'm basically the Discord manager. If anybody ever needs any info to do with the Discord partnership, stuff like that, I would be your go-to person. And I also do occasionally help out with videos. In addition to that, I do host some of the streams, even though it streams through Alien's channel, because his internet connection is poop. And next, onto the group cinnamon roll, Shrimpy.
I'm Shrimp. I do the group's editing mostly. So whenever our new videos coming out will be edited by me. Bear with me on those. We're trying out a lot of new stuff now, so they'll be delayed. But hopefully you like them when we do get them out.
Tell us about your educational background, Shrimp Bait.
Oh, I'm a computer scientist, and I specialize in programming and software, I guess. Not so much any networking or anything like that. So
I did that for a year and then dropped out. Don't be me. Be Shrimp.
Be a cinnamon roll, apparently.
Be a cinnamon roll who stays in education, kids.
And do not become like me, because I am a cinnamon roll.
Nah, there's whole Tumblr fucking channels devoted to that shit.
But no matter what you do, you'll end up here, I guess, because we all ended up here.
Yep.
It should be noted that we all get up in each other's Kool-Aid and cross into each other's jobs, so occasionally it will tell Lovi, no, you should make the Discord like this, and make her change stuff, and occasionally we'll say, no, Arlian, you shouldn't say that in the video, you should say this, and make him change stuff. And of course, these two will not always, they'll come in and say, no, Shrimp, you shouldn't have it look like this, you should have it do that upside down and from the side of the screen.
I'm just like, hey, this seems like it might be a good idea. Is it?
I'm pretty sure, Arlian's just pretty indifferent to everything, usually.
I mean...
And it's mainly us telling him things and him being like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, even
accurate.
if he does have a problem with something, is we're like, oh, are you sure? He'll be like, nah, I don't care.
Yeah.
It'll be like, I'll be starving to death. He'll be like, are you okay? And I'll be like, it's doable. I got it. It's like, you're bleeding from the nose and you haven't slept in 4 days. And I'll be like, I think I got a handle on it. It's good.
Which brings us to Lovi's second job, making sure Arlian stays alive.
Yeah.
He's not great at that.
He doesn't seem to know how
I forget to eat and sleep. Okay, I'm a workaholic and terrible at taking care of myself. For those who are new to this channel, what we do is specifically we review indie games. We are all fans of the indie genre, possibly because like a lot of it has like innovation, a lot of things that have drawn us to it. And because honestly, with shit shows like EA being giants in the AAA industry, I don't give a fuck about it anymore for the most part.
Except for the good games. We care about the good games.
Yeah, guess what though? By and large, shitty practices are becoming mainstream in AAA. Call me when they're not all bad, but like call me when microtransactions and loot boxes stop becoming central to game design.
Yep.
Ubisoft was nice to me. Their programmers were nice to me.
Ubisoft themselves.
I mean,
the thing is, it's not like it's the programmers' fault or anything. It's their higher ups that are being like,
we need money.
Yeah.
No, it's higher ups. They're like, we need money. Please implement these features so we can maximize profit out of this. I don't give a shit if it interferes with what you think would make for a fun or healthy or constructive design practice. We want our cancer. Give us our cancer and our megabucks.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, fuck AAA for the most part. Let's focus on indie. It's a genre that needs highlights because a lot of stuff just falls under the radar. And I mean, that's what this channel is. It's looking at things both new and old that are in the indie genre. That, I mean, it can be bullet hells, it can be RPGs, it can be adventure games. It's just games that you folks might not have heard of because they don't have giant media campaigns behind them. They don't, and you know, also just indie games that are deserving of getting a look at. We also do tabletop stuff, and we're going to be working on that down the line. That's essentially that. If you guys want to talk about like why you guys are drawn by indie, other than like,
I mean, they're fun because like I wasn't too into indie games before I started up with you guys, and I'm really glad that I got to play them, like especially Shrouded Insanity, which just looking at it,
So
I was
good.
like, that game doesn't look too interesting, and then I actually got to play it, and I was like spending hours on it, and I'm like, man, I need to do multiple runs of this, and it's like, oh, they have this in there, I didn't even know. It's like after I finished a full playthrough, I'm still finding out stuff about the game.
Yeah, for me, I'm not that interested in a lot of indie games. What I'm really interested in is the developers, the people behind it, the artists, the musicians, and that's exactly what our Discord is for, which, by the way, links in the description below. But yeah, it's really nice to have the interaction with all the people who are doing these things.
since we focused on making a collaborative hub for indie developers to work together, to socialize, network, and even teach each other tricks when people have questions, since
And-
we have established ones and also fledgling ones.
And you can't really get this type of community if you're going fully AAA.
And I will say, like, as someone who's done a slightly like the indie dev thing, at least for competitions and stuff, we have a really nice and supportive community.
But yeah, that's essentially a pretty good summary of the kind of content you'll be coming on across our channel. We might also occasionally post funsy things like, I don't know if Shrimp is going to post any of the boss fights from Cuphead or Death compilations. There's plenty of fodder from my Odyssey. Odyssey would be a good word for it, through that game, because that fucking Wishing Wells rhyme. But yeah, there'll be occasionally fun extra stuff, podcasts where we tackle questions or talk with some devs or people in the community. There will be the reviews, there might be some tabletop stuff coming up, and we might just have funsy stuff.
Might start doing interviews again.
Yeah, and if there's also ever a demand or a want for like a Let's Play series, we might cover something. I would personally like to tackle Darkest Dungeon because I love Darkest Dungeon so much. So much. But anyways, that's about all from my side. You guys?
That's about it.
Yeah.
Alright, so this basically sums up the first of our introductory videos. There's going to be another one underway where we sort of explain how we rate the game, so feel free to stay tuned for that.
And make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and maybe join our Discord. It's a fun place, and if I haven't already emphasized it enough, I love it when people join our community.
Also, she's super proud of it and just wants people to see her work and praise her.
Also press the bell on YouTube. You won't get notified of our new videos if you don't.
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks for staying tuned through the entire video, and we hope you enjoy your stay.
Bye.
Boodle.